What I'm going to do today is walk you through one of my clients' accounts. Now, this client is a photographer and she travels out throughout the state of Wisconsin booking weddings, senior pictures, headshots, and what I'm going to do today is walk through her account and show you where it is that we can optimize to make sure that we're saving her money. So again, this is a photographer and she is running lead ads. So what this looks like is we've set up the campaign so that when someone sees her ad, they actually have to fill out a form and then my client gets to follow up with them. Let me show you what that looks like. So at first glance, it looks like a normal ad. And then when people click learn more, what actually happens is they get a pop-up form that prompts them for their information. Let me show you. All right, so this is the form that pops up for them. Let's connect to see if we're a good fit. Enter info to schedule a free consultation. And so people enter in their name, their wedding date, phone number, etc. And this is an example of a lead form. And this is absolutely the best type of format for photographers because of the fact that people have to enter in their information. You get that information and you get to follow up with them. Now, the reason that this is better than sending people to a landing page, for example, is the fact that when you take people off of Facebook, you really risk the fact that your page might not be optimized properly. It may not have a good user experience. You may lose people when they leave your app. Facebook truly favors ads that keep people on the platform. And so if you can collect this information from them without having them leave Facebook, your ads will perform better. So this is my client's form. And what we are going to do is take a look at her account though and see where it is that we can optimize to save her some money. So she has just one campaign on right now. We've also created a second campaign that if at any point in time she does want to turn on and get some more headshot bookings, that campaign is already created. But today we're going to take a look at her wedding campaign. Now we've got 3 different audiences here. You can see that only one of them is on. It's a May cold audience. And taking a look here, we've had in the last 2 weeks, we've had 3 people fill out their form. It's costing about $33 and we have a budget of $10 a day. All right. Now, I'm not super concerned about the link click-through rate because the fact that there actually is not a link on the ad itself. You can see here that the actual, when we're talking about link click-through rate, that's people who submit and then click through to her website. There isn't a link on here, so I'm not concerned about that being what it is. We can see that we have received 99 clicks and we've had 3 people fill out the lead form. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I've opened it up to performance and click, and I'm actually going to go on down to the ad level to see how our ads are performing because we decided to create 2 different ads to split test ad copies and see which one is getting her a better cost. Now you can clearly see here we've had 2 leads from one of the ads, 1 lead from another ad, but take a look at our cost per result column. One is only costing her about $28 per lead form, and the other is costing her $43 per lead form. So I absolutely am going to turn off this ad here because that one isn't serving her as well as the other. Now what I am going to do is take a look at this ad copy that's doing well and see if we can create a variation on this ad that might also perform really well. Let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and click preview. Okay. Perfect. So I'm just taking a look, seeing what our call to action is here. We're using learn more. And now I'm actually going to take a look at her second ad and see what was different about the ad copy. I believe, yeah, this one used a testimonial. So let's take a look at what it looks like. Okay. So you can see here that it starts off similarly to the other one, and then it transitions into some testimonials. What I'm actually going to do for her is try some other variations using this testimonial. I really do like the power of a testimonial because it proves to people and it gives social proof to your ad. What I'm going to do instead, though, I'm going to copy and paste what we have here, and I'm actually going to duplicate the ad that is doing well, and I'm going to swap out the text, but add in a testimonial. We're going to see if we can keep some similar pieces, but again, just add in that testimonial piece. I went ahead and duplicated. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this, and all I'm doing right now is pasting the caption from the other ad. Now, we know that that one didn't do as well, but there also was a good amount of information before the testimonials even showed. So what I'm going to do is delete all of this, and we're going to see what actually shows up when people see it in their newsfeed. Can they see more of the testimonial here? Yeah, they can. All right, so this is what it looks like on mobile. I'm actually going to check and see what it looks like on Instagram feed as well, because there's a chance that they aren't going to see enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm really glad I checked here because take a look. Do you see how we can't even see that testimonial yet? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy this. I'm going to save it for later. I'm going to move up the testimonial because if people see this on Instagram, I really want them to be able to see at least part of the testimonial. Let's see. Okay, and that doesn't quite look right on Instagram. So you know what? I actually am going to go back. Just doing Control Z to undo what I did. And actually, because I want this to show up on Instagram, I'm actually going to copy this and use it as a headline. And see how this shows up. Now, not all of the text is going to show, but if people could at least get the general idea that it's a testimonial. Okay, I think that is just fine. So people can see that now there. Let's see what this looks like on mobile. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this. And now what you're going to see is that this ad is now a second ad within her ad set. We can have up to 6 ads at a time, 6 different pictures that we're testing out. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm again going to take the winning lead form. Oops, there's a little lag there. I'm going to take the winning lead form. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to keep all the copy the same, but I'm actually going to try some different images this time to see if that works better. Now, because my client only has a budget of $10 a day that she wants to spend, I'm actually not going to test out all 6 options because of the fact that if we have 6 ads running, all of the funding is being split between all of the ads that are running, so I don't want to stretch her too thin. So here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm just going to do 3 different ads, and I am going to change this. I'm actually going to pull from her account, so I can either pull from her page or her Instagram. This one's cute and lighthearted. I like that. Go to image number 2, change image. Image number 3, change image. And again, you can either upload them here by clicking on upload image, or you can actually pull them directly from your page or Instagram. You can see them over here starting to populate, the ones that I uploaded already. Okay, and because this is for wedding, I'm not going to take these pictures of people who aren't at their wedding. I think there were more on the page. I'm going to go back to the page. I know she's really big into working with animal lovers, people who love their cats, their dogs, so I'm going to put in this one as well. I'm going to do change image. I'm going to select one more new image. We'll do this one. All right, so we've got a variety of new images here, and the really neat thing about Facebook is that they're actually going to show the best performing image first, so I don't have to worry about my order in which I'm placing these. The best ones will automatically show first. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and click Publish. One of the important things that my client and I worked through when creating the ad copies was making sure that we emphasize that she's in Wisconsin, because at first it was in need of a professional photographer who's laid back, and that's wonderful. But if you are looking to target a local sector, so a state in particular, a city in particular, you're really going to want to make sure that you're mentioning that within your ad copy itself. So if we go on back to the ad level, we should now see we've got 1, 2, 3 ads on. And again, the budget is being split between these 3 ads. So this one that was performing, but performing at a higher cost, is now off. We've got these 3 on. So what I'm going to recommend my client do is let these sit for another week, see which ones are coming in at the best cost. If we see that some of these others are coming in at even better cost than this, then we're going to shut off the ads that are costing more. So something else that's important to take a look at is